In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light.
But I'm Black Lantern.
And I'm the White Lantern. I know. I couldn't remember the White Lantern oath. And
anyway, man, let's go.
Yes,
let's go.
Let's do this.
What's going on, people? We having a little bit of fun here. This is Flashback Comics, new release Wednesday for March 5th, 2014. You have tuned into our new format, y'all. Yesterday, Wednesday, was our new releases and variant covers. And now we're going to go into our picks of the week here and talk a little bit about what's going on in the world.
Yeah, the world. Let's do this. So, what you got for me there, Mr. Strange?
We're gonna do it right after this. I got some cool stuff. Remember our guys Deadpool and Spider-Man from our superhero night?
Yes.
They sent me this really cool clip, man.
Really?
We're gonna have to throw this up there for everybody to see. Shout out to the Webpool, my man Tyler Scott Hoover and Harry Carpenter. Here they go, y'all. Let's go right into it.
You just gave their secret identities away on the internet.
I gotta give them props.
Oh my God.
Give them love. Check this out.
I think it's something in the water, man. It's gotta be in the water.
Oh, fuck! Jump
Am I original? Yeah. Am I the only one? Yeah.
Mary Jane! Ooh, Mary Jane! No. Mary Jane! Mary Jane!
Was that
pretty
not
exciting?
Cool or what?
Pretty
that
exciting.
Was cool, right?
I know, right?
Shout out to the Webpool. Check him out on YouTube as well. We'll throw a link down there so you guys can see more of their cool episodes that they have online. They got season 2 of their web series getting ready to roll out. Check it out. The Webpool. Harry Carpenter, Tyler Scott Hoover, and I think the other boy in the crew is Jerome. Check those guys out. They're doing big things.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll have to do that.
Friends of the shop.
Friends of the shop.
All right, what you got, Troy? Let's kick off these picks of the week.
Okay, we're going to start off with me,
Of course.
and I'm going to kick it right off with Valiant. This is Quantum and Woody GOAT number 0.
Yes, sir.
I've been loving Quantum and Woody. I've been loving the interplay between these two characters. The GOAT, the first thing I thought was, what's up with the GOAT? But, honestly, Quantum and Woody has been such a good comic, and I'm waiting for the Delinquents.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, when they're gonna team in with the Archer and Armstrong crew.
Yes,
That's gonna be a fun little storyline.
Funny how we just segue right to your pick. I mean, here, let me. You know what?
But yeah, let's talk. Goat was a beloved character during the first Valiant run of Quantum and Woody, and I'm so happy to bring him back. You think he's just a funny little goat. You think he's just a goat, but he's a lot more than that. And we're getting the origin in this issue number 0. So I can't wait to read this. It's going to be hilarious.
Yes.
Keeping the same thing that they're doing, the same fun that they're doing with the rest of the Quantum Woody stuff. So I can't wait to check out the GOAT, and then as well as the Delinquent storyline where they're going to tag team with Archer and Armstrong. Because it's going to be some fun stuff.
They're meh.
Valiant is doing it, y'all.
Yes, it is.
So I'm gonna keep it on the whole Valiant tip. My first pick coming up
Did you like how I set you up?
I know you did. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
All right. From Valiant Entertainment, it's Archer and Armstrong with issue number 18. This is part 1 of the Mission Improbable storyline, where we're going to see Archer and Armstrong being hunted down by Bloodshot and the Hard Corps. Let's flip through here real quick. So, they're having a couple tie-ins amongst the Valiant universe, where some of the other characters are interacting with each other. So
they've done a pretty good job.
Some action of Archer going against Bloodshot. Gonna be good. It's going to be good. Oh, let me bring it in close, y'all.
Yeah, bring it in
there
a
you
little
go.
closer.
You got to check it out. It's good stuff right here. Archer going against Bloodshot. Good stuff from Fred Van Lente, Perez, and David Barron. Archer and Armstrong, issue number 18.
And you mentioned Bloodshot, which, I mean, it's not either one of our picks because it didn't come in this week.
Yes.
But Bloodshot, also an awesome comic. Bloodshot in the Hardcore, Exo, Man of War, Unity, Eternal Warrior. It's all really good.
And I wonder, will Archer and Blood survive the onslaught of Bloodshot and Mission Improbable to even make it to Delinquents?
Oh, they're going to make it.
I hope so.
They're going to make it.
I hope so.
Yeah.
All right, what you got up next, Troy?
Okay. Jonathan Hickman's God is Dead from Avatar Studios. Okay, here, let me show you this wraparound cover because this is just really freaking beautiful. When we did the variants, we didn't pop open the wraparound.
That is true.
I'm just, oh my God.
But I gotta say, hold up, keep that cover up real quick. To segue from Archer and Armstrong, Quantum and Woody GOAT numbers there. Did you notice?
I did.
That
Well,
you selected the variant that has a couple
the goats. Well,
goats
yeah,
on it?
and the thing is, I selected this also because of my love of Norse mythology.
Oh, yeah.
So you have Thor, and Thor is on, a quick ready-made chariot drawn by his two fire-breathing goats, Tooth Gnasher and Tooth Grinder. I can't pronounce that in Old Norse. My Old Norse is absolutely awful. But this comic has been incredible. It's taken a couple of twists and turns that I didn't see coming.
Yes.
We've moved from the mythological gods to the man-made gods. We've seen the new man-made gods attempting to make their idea, her idea, a paradise on Earth, and it's not really paradisical at all. There have been some other surprises. You read the previous issue. Keep reading, people. Great things are happening. This is just awesome. Mike Costa, Juan Figueri, Jonathan Hickman's God is Dead. Loving it, and you should too.
You've been raving about it. Well, I'm about to rave on a new Dark Horse title. It's called Veil from Greg Rucka. I love Greg Rucka.
Yes.
He's done a lot of great stuff, and now he's working with Tony Fedzula. I think I messed up. Well, I did mess up the name on yesterday's episode.
Dude, he's going to tase you.
He's going to tase me, man.
He's going to tase you.
From what I understand from reading up on this book, is apparently this girl wakes up in like this abandoned room, and apparently she has like some powers or whatever, and she's able to take out quite a few people and is looking to get revenge. Maybe a little bit of Old Boy. Have you seen Old Boy, Troy?
I have not.
Korean classic film. You better check that out.
That's what I've been told.
Spike Lee redid it with James Brolin. Anyway, but this is a Veil, and it's about a female who wakes up in an abandoned room, and apparently the story kind of continues on from there. So if you like Old Boy, and if you like female characters, and you want to see a girl get some revenge, a la Kill Bill style, let's see what happens with Veil. I'm interested. Check it out. Dark Horse Comics giving us a great new #1, and the talent of Greg Rucka writing the title.
Yeah,
that sold me with that. Greg Rucka.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out.
Oh yeah.
Good stuff. Veil #1, Dark Horse. What you got, Troy?
All right. Well, I like to move it right into Marvel now, if I may.
Yes, sir.
Continuing the Iron Metropolitan story arc. Now, this is Iron Man issue number 22. And Iron Man has been incredible. We're just kicking it right along from the, from the Secret Origin and into Iron Metropolitan. Tony working with his brother. We find out Tony's adopted, and he has his brother, Arno. And he and Arno's been behind the scenes. He's in an iron lung. He's paralyzed. And Tony has been living this life that Arno hasn't been able to live in seclusion. And Tony's really trying to build something. Meanwhile, tangential to that, we're seeing the return of the Mandarin's rings. We're seeing someone trying to tear down what Tony is trying to build up. It's exciting. It's staying exciting. Iron Man. It's exactly, what you want from a story about Tony Stark, Iron Man. Oh my God!
They're keeping Iron Man fresh.
Gooseflesh. This is real. This is real.
They're keeping Iron Man fresh.
They
as long
are.
as Iron Man's been running, they're keeping it fresh. They're keeping it going.
Yes, they
and
are.
Iron Metropolitan.
Yeah, amazing talent on that book.
All right, good pick there, Troy. I have on my next pick from Boom Studios. It's called Evil Empire.
What is it with you and
Are
the
you
evil?
familiar with?
What is it with you and the evil?
Let's not go there. You and your weather wizard and Mr. Freeze making it all cold outside right now.
Hey, I didn't do that.
I know it's all of your attempts to just get people to come to the comic book store to just read because there's nothing else.
Whatevs.
That's what
Evil Empire.
So Evil Empire. Basically, it kind of takes that notion of what if current world climate, there's a lot of stuff going on. I don't want to go too deep political, but what if, we followed it and it evolved into this evil empire? So basically like a what if, but kind of, escalating the scale and really taking, what we know right now. See, they even have the little American flag on the back with the skulls and everything like that. Taking it to an evil bent. It's written by Max Bemis. He's, I think, the lead singer for a group called Say Anything. There's a lot of musicians out there now mixing it up in comic books. The artwork looks amazing, and that's being delivered by Ransom Getty. Just a great looking book. If you've enjoyed films like The Purge and what was that other crazy kind of new post-apocalypse, well, not post-apocalypse, but like kind of just taking like the craziness of the world and with what's going on in the political climate. Anyway, just if you're into that kind of stuff and you want to kind of just see what would happen, experiment with those what ifs, they're doing that with this book. And so I'm quite interested. You know, I live in the DC region. We kind of, you know, think about these things in this area. We get a little bit political. So check out Evil Empire with Boom Studios, issue number 1.
All right. Well,
interested, Troy? Is this your cup of tea, or you like when your fantasy world of comic books with superheroes? You
I
don't want
do
to dip
love
into that
my
kind of
fantasy, but I like to sample a variety of things. There's so many good things that drop from Dark Horse, from Oni, from Big Dog, from Boom. There's so many good things, such a diversity in comics. It's a great time to be a collector.
So check out Evil Empire.
However, when you're done with Evil Empire and you want to spruce up the fantasy,
okay, what you got, Troy?
I got Jeff Johns, I got David Finch. I got Nightwing's Last Stand, because we're talking about Forever Evil number 6. Okay? Nightwing, it's identity outed. He's been beaten up, tortured. Everything about him has been released. You know, we've already seen that happen. We've seen Lex Luthor gather together a gang of villains to fight an even bigger gang of villains. And we've seen Batman kind of segue into that group, you know, trying to lay the Batman hammer down. You know how he is. Well, here we go. We're getting close to the conclusion here. We're getting close to the end.
What?
It's all starting to come together. One more issue. What are they going to do with Dick Grayson Nightwing after this?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. Honestly, I feel like he's not safe. He's really not safe as a character. Anything could happen. I feel like anything could be happening.
They're going to take away Dick?
I hope not. I really, truly hope not.
Don't get rid of Dick.
Yeah, no. Don't do that to me. But it's so delicious. It is so delicious.
I'm sorry. I was going to take it another way, but I'm going to leave that joke right there. Y'all play that back.
Do that.
My next pick is from Oni Press. This is issue number 1 of the Auteur, written by my man Rick Spears, and done as well with teaming up with James Callahan and Luigi Anderson. I'm gonna be very careful, because if you saw last week's episode, some of these new books that were coming out, they're taking it to a whole nother level in some of these newer releases. One Hit Wonder, I think, was a little crazy, and Revenge.
It was, and Revenge. That was pretty awesome.
You saw it.
I did.
And you weren't here last week, but I brought it up to the camera. I had to pull it back real quick, because we got a lot of other people watching this stuff.
That's right.
So actually, you know, let me just check real quick. I think this one's all right. This is
when you use the word "all right," I don't know about you sometimes.
The colors are a little crazy on this one. We have Abe Lincoln just chopping at some dude. You know, it was some of the sexual stuff I didn't want to really show.
Yeah, well,
you know, this is just a little crazy.
I got you. Use that.
So Rick Spears is a good friend of mine. He worked with Rob G on a book a couple years back when I used to write and publish comic books. So I'm happy to see him. Basically, he's a film guy who also does comics, and so him kind of blending the two is pretty cool. So I can't wait to check out the Auteur. It's about I think a film guy as well within the book going a little crazy. And so it's a lot of different mix-ups going on, I think, with this book. And so you're going to want to check it out. On the back, Banned Comics. You know, the Auteur is going to take it to another level with this. So the Auteur, Oni Press, they're experimenting, having fun. Shout out to my man Rick Spears. Got a new number 1 out there. You're going to want to check this out.
I think so.
So, the Auteur.
Yeah. You ready to bring it up?
Oh, and shout out to Eric Powell, who did an amazing cover. Real quick. Actually, no, I'm going to save it for our other pop culture stuff. I'm going to save it.
Okay.
Auteur, Rick Spears, my man. Check it out. Great job, buddy. What you got next, bro?
Okay.
Oh, it's our top picks.
It's our top pick. And this is my top
I'm going to say
pick.
the best for last.
Well, unfortunately, I got the best right here in my hands.
Okay,
I know you're going to try your
let's
best.
see what you got.
Okay, I'm a big fan of David Weber's Honor Harrington series.
Yes, sir.
From On Basilisk Station right on through. The Honorverse is an amazing series of novels. Science fiction with a touch of military. A strong leading female character in Honor Harrington herself. A lot of awesome character development. No real character shields. Characters do die. There are these incredible battles in space. Emphasis heavy on the science. Not precise physics science, you know, so if you're not a physics major, you won't be totally lost, but it's well grounded and it makes sense within its own continuity. And now I'm going to show you the cover. This is the cover I picked. Okay, Tales of Honor. I love the novel,
Woo!
and and now I'm loving that I can see what I read about. This is just amazing. The talent on here. I'm seeing Matt Hawkins, Jung Gun Yoon, Linda Sajic. Yeah. Oh, and right here, okay. Want more honor? There we go. So you want to look those up. You want to read this comic. Then you want to read the novels. It's amazing. It's amazing. And that, I'm afraid, is going to trump you, Patrick. I know it bothers you when I trump you every week when we do this, but I just had the best. So go ahead and give us what you got, but it won't be as good as mine.
Hashtag this guy. This guy.
Is that
all
my
right?
hashtag?
Yes.
Okay, that's
This
good
guy.
to know because I didn't know where it was.
All right, now. Here we go with my top pick of the week. I am a huge fan of this guy. He did a lot of stuff with Marvel and helping them start the whole Ultimate group of books for Marvel. His name is Marc Millar, but you also know him from Kick-Ass,
And Hit Girl.
Hit Girl, Nemesis, Jupiter's Legacy, American Jesus, Super Crooks, Wanted, y'all. How many of his books have been adapted into film, translated? He is the man over at Marvel, and now he's doing his own thing with Image Comics. He's brought his Millar World imprint over there. Basically, this title of Starlight is going to kick off the brand new Millar World universe, where he's going to kind of keep everything centralized into one cohesive universe, I think, now. So it's going to be amazing, and that's why I'm picking this, because it's Marc Millar. For me, looking at this book, from what I understand, it's kind of like Buck Rogers meets Incredibles. Incredibles retired, because essentially this kind of Buck Rogers-like guy, I think, who by the name of Starlight, his family has moved away, the kids are gone, he's now retired, but now here comes this villain coming into the fray. So pretty interesting. I'm a huge fan of The Incredibles, huge fan of Buck Rogers, and so kind of mixing the two in with Marc Millar writing and being illustrated by Goran Parlov. Let's flip through this real quick. It looks amazing. You know, I'm on a sci-fi trick nowadays with Saga and some of the other stuff that my man Troy's been recommending. You know, the sci-fi stuff is on people, and now Marc Millar doing Starlight. This stuff looks pretty cool for me. I'm sold.
I'm pretty amazed with what Image has been doing with stuff like The Fuse.
Yes.
And as well as Jupiter's Legacy,
Yes.
One Hit Wonder. And, they just keep these incredible books coming one after another. It's all pretty amazing. In fact, my own Tales of Honorverse is
exactly.
a Top Cow Image
Keeping
pick.
it sci-fi.
So, keep me a solid.
We both kept it Image. So let's show them your top pick, Tales of Honor.
Yes.
Starlight, keep it sci-fi. Good stuff coming out there. So now, boom, good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so let's segue into some other stuff now. Let's talk some pop culture stuff, man. I got a little bit of list going on.
Yeah, really. You got a list.
This past Sunday was the Oscars, sir. Did you tune in?
I did not, actually.
Oh, there you go.
I did not. You know what? I had a big stack
Did you
of
see any of the
comics
films that
reading.
were nominated? 12 Years a Slave won the Best Picture
I didn't.
nomination. Man, you gotta check
I've
that
been
out.
busy. I haven't gotten out to the movies as much as I've wanted to.
The
I'm behind the curve.
other big winners of the night were Gravity, Sandra Bullock. Did you check that out with Clooney? That whole thing set a whole kind of a very stylized film.
Very, very
They
much
did
so.
a lot of different effects with that film. The other big winner was Dallas Buyers Club, Matthew McConaughey and Jared Leto. From what I understand, there's a whole reconnaissance. That's like the new word now, because of his work, Matthew McConaughey's work on True Detective, which I can't wait to check out. And now with Dallas Buyers Club, there's a whole reconnaissance. He used to get a bad rep for being the actor that he is. I've always enjoyed Matthew
I think
McConaughey.
he's a good actor.
He's a great actor.
Yes,
So
he
I'm
is.
enjoying this reconnaissance.
I'm
Best actor given to him.
when it comes to the Oscars, I gotta say, and I know I've said it before, but I'll be glad when movies like Thor: The Dark World get some respect at the Oscars.
It's the MTV Movie Awards, man.
Yeah, I'm ready. As good as the Marvel movies have been, and they have had. Chris Hemsworth is a good actor. Tell me what's wrong with his acting chops in Thor: The Dark World. Why can't he be nominated for Best Actor in this film? Yes, it's a fantasy film, but so what? It's a good movie with good acting. That's all that matters.
I'm not going to go
That's
there.
the only thing that matters.
I kind of see where you're coming from, but as a thespian myself, I'm going to let the other people out there, leave if you want to reply to Troy on that, put it in the comments. Let us know what you think about that.
Yeah.
I'm just going to leave it right there.
Uh-huh.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. last night. actually, because today's Thursday, they're back.
Yep.
They've been gone for a while. What the heck?
Hey, take your breaks, get it right, get it together.
But they had like a whole gap,
it.
and then we got like one episode, I think, and then they, went away again. What the heck?
Whatever. Do what you got to do.
Come on,
get
man.
it together, get it right. I'll be happy. I will wait.
Dude.
Yeah.
It's guys like you which makes Marvel think that they could just do that to us, man. Come on.
Well, they can't.
You need to get on them a little bit. You got to be like, hey, dude, we're fans, but come on, man.
What
Playing with our emotions. This guy. Hashtag this guy. This guy. All right. Did you see the new trailer for the next Batman Arkham game?
I did not.
Oh, Troy, you're killing me. I keep, take a shot every time I drop something on him and he doesn't even say no.
If you're of age.
We do a whole pop culture show, but I'm not, bruh. Just, that's how.
Hey, I'm your straight man. Okay.
You gotta check it out.
Okay, I gotta
The next
check.
game is called Batman Arkham Knight.
Arkham Knight.
Scarecrow is coming into as the main big baddie. He's bringing in Penguin. He's bringing in Harley Quinn. All the baddies are coming back. Apparently, this is like the final installment. They're saying, but really, you're gonna continue to do Batman games, like.
So
But apparently, it's like the last of the Batman Arkham franchise.
Okay, real quick.
Whatever, they're gonna make more.
Real quick for our audience.
Yeah.
So tell me, if you've not played any of the Arkham games before now, is this one easy to jump into?
I don't know. I think with all of the Batman games, they've actually made it accessible to everybody. You don't need to play Asylum or City or Origins. You can, they make
enjoy
the
them
maneuvers.
separately.
Yeah, you can enjoy them separately, and you don't have to have built up your character, your built up Batman with a utility bill, because they switch it up each iteration. So
How hard's the
You know,
gameplay?
I think
in
it's
terms
pretty
of
smooth, man.
beginner, intermediate, expert.
I think for you, Troy, with you being way down here,
Hey.
you'll be all right.
You know what? We're going to play Injustice. I'm going to show you my level 69 Injustice.
I don't want to see your level 69, Troy. This guy, hashtag this guy. We're going to move on from that. Right now, March 1st to the 7th is Will Eisner week. For those uninitiated about Will Eisner, why don't you fill him in on Will Eisner, man?
Will Eisner, creator of the Spirit.
Yes, sir.
The comics legend that the Eisner Awards are named for. The
Yes,
Eisners
sir.
being one of the two biggest award events in comics.
Mm-hmm.
Will Eisner, that guy. The
It's-
Spirit.
Right now, we're celebrating this March 1st to the 7th, his week. Do we have some Will Eisner Spirit stuff up in here or any of his other work?
I got a little bit. It's hard to come by.
All right. Well, if you want to celebrate Will Eisner week, we got some Will Eisner material for you.
Yeah.
Or Troy will give you some great recommendations of what to pick up.
Happily.
All right. From right now till
Right now.
March 10th, my friends at Valiant, they're having a great sale in partnership with Valiant Cinder Block, where you can buy one, get one free on their T-shirts, dude.
Awesome.
And I know you like them Valiant T-shirts.
Yeah, I have so many.
As do I. But you want to get one more.
Well, I sure do. I
'Cause
sure
if
do.
you buy one, you're gonna get another one for free.
Yeah, and you know what? Maybe you could actually wear some of them Valiant T-shirts sometime.
It's 2014, Troy. We're gonna be nice with each other. This guy.
I'm just saying, Patrick. I'm just saying.
My folks at Valiant, they already know something. The people that watch this already know. They've seen me in it a lot more than this guy. All right, man. We have coming up tomorrow, Friday. 300 Rise of the Spartans. Is it Rise of the Empire?
Rise of the Empire.
You checking that one out, Troy?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm looking for this movie, which brings into the two conflicts, the two halves of the whole here. Everybody knows about the 300 Spartans at the Thermopylae Pass, but not as many people know about Themistocles and the naval battle at the
Yes.
Artemisium Strait,
Yes.
which was incredibly important, happening at the same time.
Yes.
So Persians are bottled up here on land. Persians can't get any traction on the water either. This is going to be an incredible movie. It does have, some strong history behind it.
Yes.
I won't say it's perfectly historically
True.
accurate, but it looks to be extremely entertaining. 300 was awesome. 300 Rise of the Empire, I think, is also going to be awesome, and that should get nominated for Academy Awards next year.
Leave your comments down below here, people. That I like how they're going to give us a little bit more on Xerxes.
Yes.
Who I think is just amazing, and so I can't wait to see that. I know you're looking forward to seeing Xerxes.
I'm looking forward to seeing this entire thing, bell to bell, beginning to end.
All right, another one coming out. I know I'm a big favorite of it. Last film I want to talk about is Mr. Sherman and Peabody. Remember that?
Sherman and Peabody.
Rocky and Bullwinkle Hour.
Oh my God!
Or is
On
it-
the Wayback
Yeah,
Machine. Yes,
the Wayback
yes,
Machine.
Wayback Machine.
So I know I'm going to be checking out with my little one. I can't wait to check that out. So we got to go. We're running short on time, but I hope you guys enjoy our new format. Tell them what they got to do, Troy.
You gotta like us on Facebook.
Like us on Facebook.
Follow us on Twitter.
Also on Twitter.
Hashtag this guy.
This guy. And subscribe
to us on YouTube.
I am Patrick Michael Strange.
Troy David Phillips.
And we will be back, y'all, next week with our Wednesday episode, which is our new releases and variant covers, and our Thursday episode, which is us talking about everything comics, y'all. P.S. Live, Breathe, Create. I'm Patrick Michael Strange.
Troy David Phillips.
Deuces.
We're out.